Hey YouTube, it is I, excuse me, Banded Wendy, 21st of June, it's Tuesday, and 101.4 or more, right? I talked about that yesterday, and I want to talk about water. This is just me. Remember, my race, my pace, my victory. Your race, your pace, your victory. Here's the thing. I drank a lot of water pre-op. But I drank a lot of other stuff. And when I say I drank a lot of water, maybe 33.8 ounces a day, maybe. I heard for years drink 8 glasses, 64 ounces. But it wasn't something I did consistently or really made a part of my life. I thought 33.8 was a lot. Because I was drinking hot teas, just hot tea with water, and I was drinking Pepsi. And if I wasn't drinking that, I was drinking fruit juice, or I was drinking alcohol, pretty much, right? And then enter weight loss surgery, 117 weeks ago. And now, I don't drink carbonation because of my stoma, and I'm a cash pay patient, and I don't dare stretch that pouch out, that stoma out. And it doesn't feel good when I drink carbonated beverage, unless it's champagne, which I do on occasion, or it's a splash of Diet Coke when I'm having a cocktail. Captain Morgan on the rocks, splash of diet, I add the diet, I don't trust the bartender. Okay, so that's soda. Alcohol. I drink alcohol. I had 2 cocktails last Wednesday in Orlando at a social event for weight loss surgery. And I couldn't tell you, and before that I had 3 glasses of wine on a Sunday, before that. Outside of that, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a drink. Those 2 times. And before that, I can't remember. I used to drink every day. Alcohol was fun, you know, it was a party. Eat, drink, be merry, and have a good time, you know, and alcohol was what we were drinking. And Pepsi, you know. I love my Pepsi. None of that diet crap. Real 150 calorie can of Pepsi. As many as I could. And everybody knew, do not take Wendy's last Pepsi. Nothing better than that snap, crackle, fizz, pop of the can opening, and that sound, and that hitting your tongue. Gave all that up, right? So that leaves me with tea and water. Well, I started drinking the tea mistos because I would add on occasion a splash of non-fat skim cold milk to my regular hot tea. And then I started thinking, how can I make this drink something with protein? Because I don't really do protein powder. It's not my thing. And that's how I got to the tea misto. There's a video on it. Go back and watch it if you want to know what a tea misto is. So then came water. And it took me, in the beginning, don't expect that you're going to wake up from surgery and start drinking 64 ounces of water a day, meeting that rule. Not going to happen. Your body is just not capable of taking in that much water. Give it some time. Ask your surgeon. I can't recall how long it took me to really start drinking some water. But what I do know is that it took at least 8 months post-op for me to be able to sit down and evaluate myself against what I considered to be the foundation of my success, which were the weight loss surgery rules. And my success or my lack of success. Because I was a slow loser. I did not lose this overnight, right? And when it came right down to it, I had 2 major weaknesses. One was exercise. I corrected that at week 15 post-op. It took me, so how many weeks is that? 4 months, we'll say, to get the exercise down. It took me another 4 months to get the water down, right? It took me 8 months to realize I'm not drinking enough water. And ever since then, I've been hitting 64 ounces a day or more. What I've come to learn is water is very critical for me. I have many friends, I have many mentors here on YouTube and in this weight loss surgery journey, including my husband, 9 years post-op, gastric bypass, 200 and some odd, 57 pounds lost, no regain. They don't drink water. Craig, my husband, will actually tell me that the first ingredient in the soda that he drinks like it's going out of style. Like I drink water, he drinks diet soda. He'll tell me that the first ingredient's water. I call bullshit. But I love him, and he's my weight loss surgery hero, and I can't deny his success, right? And the same goes for my other friends who say water gives them issues in their stomach, makes them feel bloated, blah, blah, blah. And they, some of them got to their goal weight, like, while I was still crashing the start line, So, again, your race, my race, your pace, your victory, my victory, right? But for those of you like me who don't really drink anything else, here's the thing about water. Water will keep you hydrated. If you say, well, I don't drink anything else, I just can't get my water in. Well, okay, how much are you eating? Are you losing weight? Because water, without it, you become dehydrated. And one of the first signs of dehydration is hunger. So maybe if you're not losing weight and you're not drinking water, there's a correlation there. You're getting it? Right? So if you're not losing weight and you're not drinking enough water, stop putting the food in your mouth and start upping the water. Number one. Number two, it is, in my own personal opinion, a great way to flush out toxins, untrap the fat, release the weight, get your system moving and grooving, Like, just let it all go. 3, I exercise. I exercise every day. I'm burning at least 400 calories a day, if not more. My goal is to do 500, and I easily exceed that on a regular basis. And when I exercise, I make it rain. That's right. I have no idea how many ounces of water I'm actually losing when I exercise, but I'd like to believe it's buckets. If I'm not making rain happen, I'm not having a good workout. So I think I need the hydration. So if you're exercising a lot and you're not drinking the water and your weight's not changing, correlation. I exercise a lot, I sweat a lot, or I don't sweat a lot. What is it? And I'm not drinking much water. I'm going to up my water, right? 3rd, or maybe it's 4, I don't remember at this point. I believe drinking water is a wonderful habit to create for yourself. Weight loss surgery is forever, right? But many people get to their goal weight and then that's it, right? And then they have regain, or some never get to their goal weight, or whatever, right? But this is really about creating a healthy lifestyle. There is nothing more healthy for you to drink on this planet. If there is, I want to know what it is. That your body is made up of water, right? So we need to replenish and drink and water. Is water. Water will keep us skinny for the long run. Because what I see in my own personal living situation, even when you're at goal weight, when you get to a certain point post-op, living at goal weight, including myself, you become a little more lenient, right? I talked about that yesterday in my video. So when it comes down to making a choice for something to drink or even something to eat, you might not make the best choice. And for me, if I don't make the best choice more frequent than not, then best choices become a thing of the past, something that goes in the back of my head. So the better I am at making the choice to pick water and just keep on drinking it, the better I am to continue drinking water for my entire life. So anyway, that's what I think about water. How do I make it happen? I freaking make it happen. Aggressive, rough, abrasive, that's what I am, maybe, I don't know. I can't stand bullshit, right? Excuses. They're a dime a dozen, and that's me. That's what I'm saying. I don't give myself the opportunity to make the excuse. And again, if you lose weight and you don't drink the water and you can maintain weight and you don't drink the water, then water's not your key, right? Water is key for me, but it's not key for everyone. So you have to determine if water matters in your journey or not. To me, it does. And water makes me lose weight. Water makes me maintain weight. Water, 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 right? So if you determine that water is key for you and you're not making it happen, then make it happen. How do I do that? I wake up, I put a bottle of water next to my bed at night. When I wake up, before I even think about getting out of the bed, I open that water and I take my first sip. Whether it's 16.9 ounce bottle or it's a 33.8 ounce bottle, I'm drinking water before I even get out of bed. And that's at 4:45 in the morning. Yes, I've been asked what time do I start drinking water. That's about what time it is. I try to complete one full bottle, whatever it is, 33.8 or 16.9, before I have my first tea of the day, right? Cold water is okay, but I tend to find that cold water with the lap band tightens it up, and sometimes it won't even go down. So I like room temperature water. I'm okay with cold, but I don't knock room temperature, and that's usually what I start off with in the morning. Then I attempt to have at least 33.8 sometime between my tea misto and lunch. So that brings it up to 67.6. When I'm trying to lose weight, that's maintenance. When I'm trying to lose weight, I'm going to 101.4 probably before I eat lunch. And for sure before I leave my office. So by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I've either had 67.6 ounces if I'm maintaining, or I've had 101.4 if I'm losing. That's what I'm doing. Then I'm going to work out, and I'm going to get another 33.8 down during my whole workout process, right? I work out for about 2 hours on average a day, right? Sometimes I drink more water, but usually at least 33.8. So that brings me up to 135. So, and then it goes on and on from there if I'm drinking, depending on where I'm at. But for sure, 64, you should really try to do it. I highly encourage it for all the reasons I've said, and particularly for not losing weight, and you don't know why. Evaluate yourself against the rules. Is water your weakness? It may be. It was mine. I'm here to tell you. I failed at water. Yeah, I did. It's okay. We're here to get better. We're here to hear people like myself tell us what they did so you can learn, right? So you can try, so you can explore, so you can grow, so you can lose the weight. That's why I've spent 12 minutes making this video. So anyway, I care. I hope it helps somebody out there. Bottoms up. 101.4 or more. Onward.